Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Runner with an impressive spin move there. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown off. Always impressive with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the right side on the toss. The junior able to bring him down quickly. You come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. Worst part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to his target. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense, though.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
1st down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Using a strong stiff arm. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it falls incomplete. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the points?
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Dogs are in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will with their opponent.
Bringing it out, it's Freeman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Ducks offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick? That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. At the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And he drops back in the gun. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, when you play cover three, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
Ball handed off. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. They can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense facing second and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important third down and goal now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. This will likely be the last play of the half. He's going to hand this off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17 strong. Team. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Handoff from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense. This has not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
The offense really clicking here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. He's going to take off. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll set up with PAT. And there's the point after. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. A gain makes it second and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Quick throw to the left. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Split backfield here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. the shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. 4th out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Back to throw again. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Bought some time. Now lets it go. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's running out of time here. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
You've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they